Hello, this video is for my Art 2 students, or the ones that would normally be in Art 2 if we were in the classroom. What we're going to talk about today, different pencil shading techniques, and then we're going to do a drawing. You're going to need something that's glass, and let me unpause this for a second so you can see what's going on here. So you'll need a glass, doesn't have to be this shape, doesn't have to be this layout, but a glass of some sort. And that's what you guys are going to draw today. But not just a quick, oh, here, I spent 5 minutes on it. No, I want you guys to take your time. Spend between, this is going to be a 15-minute video. We've got 4 days this week. You'll have an assignment in the Google Classroom plus this drawing. So I want you to spend about 40 minutes on this drawing. I'm going to do mine. Mine's only going to take about 10-15 minutes. Probably not even that long, but I want you to take a little bit more time with it. If you get one done, do a second one, do a third one. Spend about 40 minutes on just drawing glass, okay? So what we're looking at here, these are the different pencils that I'm using today, or that I have used today, just in other drawings. First one, just a regular mechanical pencil. It's just the same one you guys use in school. This number 2 wood pencil, again, same type you guys use in school. Right here, this is called HB. So a regular number 2 pencil that you guys use in school is an HB number 2. This is an HB, so this is the base. With this, as I put these on here, you can see the difference. I'm going to line these out with what they are. So as I come down, they're going to get softer on the lead. The softer the lead is, the darker the strokes are. Also, the quicker you use it. So this is going to be a 2B. This one is a 4B, right here. And this one is an extra black 555. This one is almost charcoal. Then I also have some charcoal over here, and with the charcoal, you'll see it gets super dark right off the bat. And with that, what we're looking at here, you can see where I've tried to, well, maybe you can't with the light in here. Blocked out a little bit, so I've got some glare. But you can see where it didn't fully erase along that line. From up here, with the 2 number 2s, it erased beautifully. Getting down here into the HB, not as well, but still pretty good. Getting down here, not as well to bad. Didn't erase very well at all. Coming over to this side, same thing. I came through and it erased really well up here where I was drawing lightly with the number 2. But when I was drawing dark with the number 2, it didn't erase at all. And so coming along, that's a common trend where it just did not erase. So something to keep in mind, the darker you press, the harder it is to erase. Alright, so that's it on the pencils. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to try to do a glass drawing. Like I said, this is about a 5-minute, maybe 10-minute drawing for me. I want you guys to spend 40 minutes trying to draw glass, maybe even like a reflective metal, like if you got a really shiny pot or pan or something like that, you know, something shiny that's metal, something shiny that's glass, and send me those pictures, whether it's 2 or 3 or 4 pictures. Like I said, I want you to spend about 40 minutes on it. So, and if that means you've got one drawing that you spent 40 minutes on and it's just beautiful, great. If you've got 4 drawings that you spent 40 minutes on, and you spent 10 minutes a piece on it, that's fine too. Or split that up however you want to. For this, because I'm limited on time with recording, I have to take, we're at the 5-minute mark now, or almost, what, 4:30. So I have to spend less than 10 minutes or I've got to pay for the video. And I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to start out with this glass, as I'm looking at the reflection, now it's going to be a different reflection the way that I'm drawing it versus what you guys are seeing right now. But let's see if I can lean that on here somewhere. Okay, so if I'm looking at it, I'm going to start with the basic shapes. And I'm going to have an oval at the top, an oval at the bottom. I want to figure out where my middle is, figure out where my edges are, and my middle is off. I can already tell, middle is off. And then it's got a fat bottom. So since it's a fat bottom glass, I'm going to draw some extra lines out. And it's got a taper too. So with that taper, it's going to be smaller than the regular edge. Sorry, my cup moved on me. Okay, and I bring it out to that edge. And when it hits, then it comes back. I don't need that anymore. Okay, on this other side, same thing. And I want it to be about the same height. So I'm going to lightly draw that across. And just so you guys can kind of see where I'm at. There we are. Come up to about the same spot. Come up to about the same spot. Alright, notice my drawing strokes are kind of sloppy and ugly at this point. Don't worry about that. I'll clean those up at the end, and you guys can do the same. Sorry, my cat's trying to join the party. He's over here like, it's bedtime, Daddy, come to bed. His name's Domino, by the way, if anybody's playing at home. Alright. So, put a little lip on the top. Then you'll notice on this lip, it's going to be darker around the edge. And it's going to disappear on the bottom and then pick up on the top. The lid will, the lip will flip from what's the top and what's the bottom when you're doing a glass. Then I can come through the lines I like. I'm going to make darker. The ones I don't, I'm going to erase. This is on the inside of the glass. Okay, so there I've got the basic part of the glass down. Like I said, that's the inside. This is, wait a minute, how am I looking here? That's the inside as well, from what I'm seeing. So as I'm looking at it, this is the inside, so it's going to be a little bit lighter, and I'm just going to lightly take some of that away with the eraser. Not pressing very hard, because I still want to be able to see it, but I want to make it clear that it's on the back side. And I can erase away all these lines now that I used for grid lines to make sure that I was straight. Okay, we're at the 9-minute mark, so I've got about 4.5 minutes left that I can work before they start warning me that they're going to cut me off. So get rid of the pencil shavings. Careful not to crease the paper. These creases look bad. Okay, now I can start to put in my pencil shading. I'm going to switch pencils. No, actually I'm not, because I'm going to assume you guys only have a mechanical or a wooden pencil. So if you guys are doing it with one, I'm going to do it with one. A little bit darker on the edges. And my light is directly above me, that's why there's so much glare on the table. So I can kind of follow that around. This is the bottom here. And it's going to get darker as it gets closer to this bottom. We'll have some where it's going to come in and follow those shapes. And then I have a big light spot here, another light spot here. So I'm going to come in and blend these in. And again, that's the inside. So this is the top. So my shadowing up here is going to shift. And it's actually going to come up like that from the top. It's going to come up from the top. Okay. Have a bit more coming in from here. Okay, now it's eraser time, because I want to use the eraser to, I've got a big glare there. Okay, got another glare here. I have a glare here. Another glare here. A little one here. Got a big one right here. It goes all the way to the top of that glass. And this is how I can make it clear. It's also how I can show that this is the top of the front when I have a glare that goes all the way through like these two do. And then erase away at the top of that lip. And my cup just fell over. Okay. I creased my paper. Told you to be careful, don't do that. Put a couple of dark spots in. Now that everything's blended out, I'm going to need a cast shadow. The cast shadow is just where the glass hits the table, so it doesn't look like it's just floating off into space. And voila. Now this is just a, like I said, this is less than a 10-minute drawing. I'm at the 14-minute mark. So this is what I want you to do. Do it as many times as it takes to fill up your 40 minutes. If you can do one 40-minute drawing, great. If you're going to do a series of 5-minute drawings, a series of 10-minute drawings, whatever works for you, how you want to split that time up, that's entirely up to you. But by using the light, by using the darkness, the highlights, the shadows, all of that makes it look a little more 3D. So, alright, well, thank you guys, and I will talk to you guys soon.